like I've took that whole personal ego out of it. It's like you just do what you have to do and just show up every day, even if there's product in stock, not stock, but you promise to do what you have to do every day. And then I feel like there's some good energy to that. Because in the past, when there's been a lot of times where I've been sold out of product whenever, Dragon's Den is airing, they don't let us know I'm out. And then I'm like, oh my God, I have to cut all these people's hours. I have to do this, I have to do that. And now I'm like, no, like we're just gonna keep doing it. And then I've just realized there's like different timings for businesses where everything happens as one, and then sometimes there's downtime, and then
Hmm.
there's like a little bit of momentum. So I know it's never gonna be a straight line or like a line
Hmm.
like this. It's always gonna be like a line like this.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Arlington, and this is the Transformational Soul Talks. Join me as I speak to many people around the globe, and I understand how the empowerment of their story leads to the trajectory of their life. So join me.
This podcast is sponsored by.
Hi, I'm Misty Lee at Campground TBD and my favorite nonprofit, Hayden's Ray. Sometimes we need to fast from society, fast from our relationships, fast from our distractions, fast from the things that are clouding our mind from clarity that may be causing frustration or doubt. Fasting is a beautiful way to do that, and you don't have to give up food unless you want to. At Campground TBD, we offer a safe space in nature for you to come and fast from what you want to, be filled with organic nourishment, body, mind, and soul. Can't wait to see you here at campgroundtbd.com.
Hi, my name is Rochelle Harlington, and this is the Transformational Soul Talks. So, as always, I like to ask a question to our listeners or to our viewers. And the question this time is, do you really feel that you can fulfill your duty, your purpose, or your expression in this lifetime? Well, my guest today is going to share all about her journey. She came on my podcast several years back, shared her amazing journey with Liva Foods and her incredible date sugar. And now she's back in 2026 to share what is going on and how her company has transformed. So I want to offer a wonderful warm welcome to my wonderful guest, Lubaina.
Last year was a reset for me again after Dragon's Den. We actually changed a lot of things in the business. I got a lot of good advice from the Dragons. I started my food service business, which is now doing really well, probably surpass retail. Um, and also, we are a lot more distribution wise. We're now in Metro, Longos, and a lot of other small healthy stores. Um, so yeah, so a lot has changed in the last 2 years, but again, this year has brought a new set of challenges with the war going on in the Middle East. My container, which was supposed to come in March, is still not arrived. And I had to pivot. I had to find suppliers here, um, start to have other sourcing because things can happen. So, big lesson here is always have a few suppliers, always have more options. I have a lot of days where you want to quit, you want to not do things that are hard and difficult. But I realized very quickly that without Leva, I would be sick. Like I think I
Mm.
found my journey, even though it comes with more struggles than, flow. I just feel like if I didn't do this, I would lose a big part of my soul.
at the beginning you had said, it gave you an opportunity to look at other
So
options.
that's what
And
it is. Yeah. So I think
yeah.
I'm still reinventing myself. Maybe by the end of the year, I will
Mhm.
be in a better place. But I just feel like some businesses have more learnings in the beginning, only for a better outcome and for a bigger scale.
When we also spoke last year, you were dibble dabbling in a few different things, if I may share.
Yes.
You were looking at creating a beautiful bar made with
Yes.
chocolate. So where is that journey at this point in time?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So last year we did the branding, we had a supplier, we had a co-packer, everything aligned up. And then in the end, because of January being the start of really just pitching, but then we don't have product. So
Mm,
we had to delay that product till probably next year or till I feel that there is a better supply chain,
hmm
uh, or more like predictable supply chain. I guess I will have to take a pause on that right now.
mm. Okay.
Unfortunately, that's what happened to me.
Yes, but you know what? All those things come with challenges, and I would like to say, and I don't know if you would agree that during those lessons, there's also a very big lesson to show you what is the path and maybe what is not the path at this time. Would you agree?
100%. And you know what? Even though I was very disappointed, I had spent a lot of capital on, branding and creating a strategy and having all like the testing done and finding co-packers, working with them. And it's sad, right? Because you get everyone excited. You have a team for it, and then you just have to kind of pause everything because the world just took a turn. Guess when the time comes, we'll just get back on. So it's a really internal journey for me.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
to not freak out and not change things and just stay with it.
which is
I don't
harder sometimes than
know. Yeah.
changing it. But this is goes back to my original, statement at the beginning. Can we fulfill our purpose, our expression, our duty in this lifetime for what we're sharing? Because sometimes it does come with massive challenges that we want to throw in the towel. We want to give up. We want to move on. We don't want to do it. And I understand, and I'm sure there's many entrepreneurs out there that are probably like, really, wow, what's going on? I mean, I know statistics, and I don't know if it was in Canada, but I think in Ontario in the last, I think several years, close to 7,000 small businesses have closed down.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
it's believing though what you can do. So I commend you because it is being an entrepreneur and sticking to what your purpose is sometimes very challenging.
What I would do in the past is change a lot of things at once if things didn't work. And now I'm like,
Ah, okay.
you know what I mean? I'm like, no, just stick with it and just let it happen naturally. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does make sense
Yeah.
because sometimes it's almost like being a fly on a wall where you're watching everything going on, and instead
Yes.
of instead of reacting to it, you're like, well, let me just see how this is all panning out before I make any choices to
Yes.
see what's going to happen. And sometimes taking a moment, taking a breath, seeing how it's flowing. And because sometimes it may go very chaotic for a little bit and then it levels out. And then
I'll
you're
tell you
like,
an
ah,
example that happened to me. Okay, so I have a really good retailer that orders like food service every other month, and it's a good flow. And I was out of stock. And I was like, okay, I'm screwed this time because I know their order is coming up. And it,
mm-hmm,
of course, had to come 2 weeks before. So to even make more anticipating more stress, right? And I woke up that day and I'm like, okay, if I say no to them, that's like 6 months of income gone, right?
mm-hmm.
Because I don't know when my container is going to come. What do I say? Like I'm not able to fulfill because it's a huge company. So I slept on it, and next morning, all I did was go on my old contacts, look for some suppliers here. I sent out 3 emails. Hey, you know what? I'm in a little panic. I need this. This is the cost I'm looking for. And within that 24 hours, I had something lined up for that retailer. You just keep doing what you're doing, and God will find a way for the chaos that you're going through at that time.
And give you clarity. I think that's really
Yeah, give me
important.
clarity. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
it's and not to take it personally. I always have to say this is not my business. This is God just using me to facilitate this journey of his. So then, he'll come up with a plan. I know that my efforts that I've put out there, it's going to come back. But it's going to happen when the divine timing is right and when it's the best time for me. Like I've took that whole personal ego out of it.
Yes, this is good. Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like you just do what you have to do and just show up every day, even if there's product in stock, not stock, but you promise to do what you have to do every day. And then I feel like there's some good energy to that. Because in the past, when, there's been a lot of times where I've been sold out of product whenever, Dragon's Den is airing, they don't let us know I'm out. And then I'm like, oh my God, I have to cut all these people's hours. I have to do this, I have to do that. And now I'm like, no, like we're just gonna keep doing it. And then I've just realized there's like different timings for businesses where everything happens as one, and then sometimes there's downtime, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's like a little bit of momentum. So I know it's never gonna be a straight line or like a line
Mm-hmm.
like this. It's always gonna be like a line like this.